All right, so you think you know the animal kingdom. Well, today we're going to put that to the test with a quiz that is packed with some of the most bizarre, unbelievable facts you've ever heard. Get ready, because your mind is about to be blown.
Okay, let's test that knowledge. We're not doing any warm-ups, we are jumping straight in with question number 1. So we're starting with a real head-scratcher. Picture this. An animal with its brain in its throat, its teeth in its stomach, and its kidneys are just kinda in its head. It sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, right? What could that possibly be? Go ahead, take a guess. It's the lobster. Can you believe it? That's right. So the next time you see one, just remember, you're looking at a true anatomical marvel. Its brain is in its throat, kidneys in its forehead, and yep, it literally chews with its stomach. That's just wild. So, now that you've had a taste of the weirdness, here's how this is going to work. It's super simple. I'll ask a question, you shout out your guess, and make sure you're keeping score. Then at the end, I want you to share your score on the comments so we can see who the ultimate animal anatomy champ is. All right, on to round 1. This is all about truly bizarre insides. Let's take a look at all the strange stuff happening inside some of these animals.
Okay, this one is pretty much the stuff of nightmares, but you have to admit, it's an incredible survival skill. I mean, can you imagine just walking around for weeks without a head? So what insect is this unbelievably resilient? You probably guessed it. Of course, it's the cockroach. See, they have this open circulatory system and they breathe through these little tiny holes all over their body, so they don't actually need their head to breathe. The only reason they eventually die is, well, they can't eat. What a stubborn creature. Let's switch it up now with a little true or false. Slugs, you know them? They're slimy, they're slow, but are they secretly hiding a mouth that is just jam-packed with thousands of teeth? What do you think? True or false? It is 100% true. But get this, it's not just the teeth. Slugs also have tentacles and blowholes. They are so much weirder than you ever thought. And those thousands of teeth are all on this kind of tongue-like thing. Incredible!
Okay, let's go to the desert for this next one. Camels are famous for being able to handle those harsh, sandy environments. And a huge part of that is being able to protect their eyes. So, how many eyelids do you think they have to get that job done?
The answer is 3. That's right, 3 separate eyelids. 2 of them have eyelashes to keep all the sand out. And the third one? It's this super thin, clear membrane that acts just like a windshield wiper. It can even close to protect the eye while still letting the camel see. That's just a perfect example of evolution creating an amazing tool for survival. You guys did great in round 1. Now let's move on to round 2. Unbelievable abilities. We're looking at animals that can do things that honestly seem to defy the laws of physics. We all know chameleons have ridiculously long tongues. But just how long are we talking about here? Is it as long as its body? Longer? What's your best guess?
Get a load of this. The answer is, it can be up to twice the length of its body. It's like a biological grappling hook. They can launch it out at these incredible speeds to catch their prey. Just look at that extension. Amazing.
Ah, the skunk. An animal you definitely want to admire from a distance. A very, very long distance. But exactly how long does that distance need to be to stay safe? How far can they accurately spray that famous stink?
You need to be more than 10 feet away. That's about 3 meters. They have these specialized muscles right next to their scent glands that let them aim and fire with some surprising accuracy. So, a little pro tip. If you see one, don't test it. Just back away slowly. This is a strange one to think about. See, most animals, us included, have blind spots. But there's one animal out there that has its eyes placed so perfectly that it has a constant panoramic view of its own feet. Which animal is it?
It's the donkey. Their wide-set eyes give them this incredible field of vision, which lets them see all 4 of their feet at the same time. And you can see how that's a great evolutionary advantage for spotting any predators trying to sneak up on them.
All right, it's time for our final round. We're calling this one Identity Crisis. And this round is all about the animals that are not what they appear to be on the surface. So prepare to question everything you thought you knew. When you picture a polar bear, you see that iconic white bear of the Arctic, right? They blend in perfectly with the snow and ice. But is that white fur hiding a secret? What color is the skin underneath all of it?
Believe it or not, it's black. And here's the secret. Their fur isn't actually white at all. Each hair is a clear, hollow tube that scatters light, which makes it appear white. And that black skin underneath, it's perfect for absorbing the sun's heat. Okay, so following that same logic, let's look at another famously patterned animal. A zebra has black and white stripes. We all know that. But is that just the fur, or does the skin underneath have stripes too?
Nope, it's the same trick as the polar bear. Underneath all that, a zebra's skin is uniformly black. The stripes are only fur deep. It really is mind-bending, isn't it?
To round things out, let's try a couple of quick-fire identity questions of a different kind, what we call groups of animals. So, first up, what do you call a group of giraffes?
A tower! A tower of giraffes! I mean, how perfect is that? When you see them standing together with their long necks reaching for the sky, they really do look like a tower of graceful, living structures. Okay, so we've gone from majestic to, well, let's see, pandas are cute, they're cuddly, and they're famously a little clumsy. So what do you think a group of them is called?
An embarrassment. I am not making this up. An embarrassment of pandas. Maybe it's because they're always tumbling around and falling out of trees. I have to say, that is my new favorite collective noun.
And that is a wrap on our quiz. So, the moment of truth, how did you do?
Go ahead and tally up your final score. Then, I want you to jump down into the comments section and let us all know how you did. Also, I would love to hear which fact you found the most shocking. Was it the lobster's brain? The embarrassment of pandas? Let me know.
If you had fun and learned something weird today, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss our next explainer.
And I'll leave you with one final bonus fact to think about. It's not just animals that are weirdly fascinating. You are too. Did you know that just like your fingerprints, every single human tongue has its own unique print? Thanks for playing along, and we'll see you next time.